Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Where are we getting this LeBron James is the most clutch ever stat from? He got the most points ever. He played 20 years, no significant injury that kept him out one season. Like, he played the most games ever in the postseason. You got to think about it. When Kobe, Jordan, especially Jordan, a lot of Jordan years, but a lot of Kobe early playoff years success. First round, they didn't play best of five. That's stats that they didn't accumulate. Right? So LeBron James was able to capitalize on this weak ass conference, this weak ass basketball era, and playing more games because the NBA, the first round, the best of 7. LeBron James never played the best of 5. Kobe played numerous series. Michael Jordan played years. Kobe played years, best of 5 series. When they made so that's take away point. That's what we gotta say. That's what we say. That thing commissioner. Commissioner made it to create pace, more possessions, to shot clock going back to 14 after offensive rebound or a foul, stuff like that, or loose ball. They don't go back to a full 24 seconds. That automatically give you pace and extra possession to get more stats. Like, we gotta stop this nonsense. That's why when Nick Wright put up Karl Malone stats versus LeBron stats in the year 2019, we're like, bro, Creepers Hart called him out. I couldn't believe it, because it's like you can't compare errors. You really can't compare errors. And that's why I just look at skill set. I look at in a team sport how many championships you won in your era, and your individual stats and your individual play on the court, and how your game stacked up, and you had a skill content. That's how I look at it personally. I don't compare errors. Errors are way different. In the 80s, the pace was super high. Kobe played in the slowest pace ever in NBA history, so we can't judge that. You might well say Dak Prescott is better than Troy Aikman. We know that's not true. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy Garoppolo gonna have more stats than Joe Montana. I mean, he's not even close to being good as Joe Montana. Like, what are we talking? We playing in an inflation era. LeBron played in an inflated era. Michael played in an inflated era in the 80s, and Kobe played in a deflated era. And he loved to make fun of Tom Brady, deflate football, but Kobe Bryant played in a deflated era. And so did Tom Brady played in a deflated era in the early 2000s. Unlike Patrick Mahomes, his whole era played in inflated era. So the stats are gonna be skewed, to say the least. So that's my perspective. That's my take on it, because a lot of you guys don't understand eras being inflated and some eras being deflated. Kobe era was deflated the most with pace, slowest pace. They was scoring averaging 95, 96 points a night. Some teams couldn't even get in the 60s, some like 70s. Imagine Kobe Bryant scoring 81 points in a game, 62 3 quarters in, the pace of the team was barely scoring 90 points on average. And then you had the lowest field goal percentage ever, because it was no shooting, it was no flow spread. You know what I'm saying? Nobody in the NBA 2000 ever shot 50% from the field unless you was Shaq or a high percentage shooter guy at the rim, a big, right? So, and you want high value, right? No guy from that era, none of the greatest scorers, not the Ray Allens, not the T-Macs, not the Kobe's, not the Paul Pierce, not the Vince Carter, not the Penny Hardaway when he was great, not the Allen Iverson. None of these great scorers would shoot 50% from the field. Not like guys today can shoot, because you can badly contest the jump shot. You can't contest it. You land close, it's gonna be a foul. So it's so many rule changes. We just gotta look at it, and LeBron has benefit from it. So you're talking about the most clutch points ever. How, when he can barely get up a jump shot? Dude can barely get up a jump shot over a nigga that's 6'2". He couldn't get a shot up. Eric Gordon make niggas shoot shot off the backboard. Now Eric Gordon, a great athlete and tall, nigga shot the shot off the backboard. And he traveled too. He got away with a travel, but it was such a horrendous shot. The referee's like, this nigga can't shoot. Referee like, nigga can't shoot. Let him just watch him shoot this dumbass shot up. I mean, come on, man. I mean, we gotta look at it. We gotta look at it like that. Y'all talking about playoff buzzer beaters? LeBron James did have a great year when he had like 3 buzzer beaters in that 2018 series. When the game was tied up, he was never trailing. The game was tied, no pressure, and he's going against weak Eastern Conference teams, bad teams. He did not make one buzzer beater in the finals. All his buzzer beaters made it in the Eastern Conference against a trash team. The only great one I seen, I love, it was just a catch and shoot, was the Atlanta Magic. That was a great team, and they ended up losing that series. But all the other buzzer beaters were against inferior teams, inferior competition. 2 of them was layups. 2 of his buzzer beaters were layups. Two of them was layups. You know what I'm saying? So miss me with that shit. Now none of them in buzzer beater, he ever made a buzzer beater to him to win a series or in the NBA Finals. And he barely got him in the regular season. Kobe had the most game-winning shots, and clutchness don't come from a game-winning shot. I told you last time, it comes from taking the game over strength. Like we seen Kobe take over Spain while Lebron James was just sitting on the court watching Kobe do work. It's closing the team out, scoring 4 quarters, scoring, being a closer, not closing when the game tied up and it's gonna go to overtime. If you miss your shot, if you make it, you win. That's not just clutchness. That's a myth. That is a lie. It's Kobe and Michael Jordan got the most buzzer beaters and the most game-winning shots. That's the stat. When anybody want to disregard that is just an idiot and just a LeBron stand. I understand it. Because y'all young boys or something serious. But I'm here to destroy y'all and debunk everything y'all talk about. Anyway, tell me what y'all think. And then, like my boy Bookie Allen said, you had a shot and he made final where he could have won the game. That 50-point performance would have been great. He would have had a 50 performance in regulation if he hit that shot. Because he ain't scored nothing but 2 points in overtime, I think. He ended up giving him 51, so he had 51 points in the overtime game. The game was overtime. He didn't have 50 in regulation. So if he rises up and shoot the J over 6'2", 6'3" Steph Curry, the difference between LeBron, Kyrie, KD, and Kobe, Michael Jordan, they're not passing the ball when they rising over. If it's a one opportunity, they got a clear shot, they're not passing the ball. They rising up and shoot. A la Kyrie, his teammate did in the 2016 NBA Final when he had Steph Curry on him. He just riding shot the 3 and won the Finals. That would turn out to be the game-winning shot. And then, so LeBron, you 6 inches taller than Steph. You should have rised up over his little ass and shot the jump shot. But no, you don't have a jump shot. My point is explained. If you got the best IQ in basketball, you should see Jamal Murray finna cut you off. Stop, do a step back, mid-range jump shot. No, you don't have it in your game. That's the big difference. Not fundamental. It's the biggest difference why LeBron ain't the GOAT. Anyway, tell me what y'all think. Like, subscribe, share the video, comment this video. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace. Make sure y'all smash that like button.